at here is a couple of Onan diesel generators.
Powered by Cummins, I'm assuming, because Cummins is owned, or Onan is owned by Cummins, I believe, if I'm not mistaken there. Well, I suppose put power to it. This has glow plugs. That's cool. All sorts of glow plugs. A little itty bitty Honda battery here. Well, it's not making any spooky noises with power. That's good. Oh! That turns over without a hitch. Interesting. Let's see if we can get her to pop off. Go grab a little bit of brake clean. Oof. That thing's disintegrating. That's what you want to see in an air filter, for sure. See how she feels about that. The jumper box, since we already started to kill that little battery. And I think we're gonna grab the good shit and go at it again. Make sure we inject it in there good. She is just not trying at all. Wonder if this is glow plugs going down. Oh yeah, that's getting warm. Hoo-wee. Before we keep going, I'd kind of like to check oil. Which I don't see anywhere to do that. So you're just supposed to fucking pray? That goes up there. Oh, am I stupid or what? I'm fucking stunned. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad she didn't run. Just for clarification here. We have nada. Well, that. What we're gonna do is use not diesel oil, but water as far as the diesel is concerned. Full synthetic 530 mixed with a little bit of, ooh, gross, Pennzoil. That's probably 1030. At least. We'll start with the mystery oil. Beautifully executed. Not a drop spilled. Yeah, there's still nothing on the stick. I'm gonna go grab a funnel. I suppose it'd probably be a good idea to check and make sure this isn't all just leaking out of the bottom somewhere. I mean, I don't see any oil. Oop. This is still bone dry. How much oil does this thing take? It takes as much as my Honda does. And if we're not full on that, then oh well. So that's what we got right now. Without putting used motor oil in it. We're putting fresh oil in it. Watery, but still fresh. That's watery as in super thin for a diesel, not actually watery. So we're gonna hold glow plugs down for a minute. Or if that was something I should be worried about. Got fresh oil on our squirter there. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. Trust me. Feels beautiful. I don't think valves are sticking. What I was testing for here was to make sure none of the valves were stuck. Which if I needed to go further I could, but they all feel like they're springing back alright. All looks fine. We're definitely getting oil up to the top. Seeping out of our passage right there. Why would it not want to run? Lack of compression? It's about the only option, huh? Oof.
I don't know if I should go grab some diesel.
It'll run fine on oil.
It'll actually probably be better for it to have its first servo oil.
Probably. All the upper cylinder lubrication. We got just probably a quarter of a quart in here, I reckon.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should swivel it back around and then pick it up.
No, twist and slosh.
Yeet. There wasn't even a twist. There was just yank the bucket out from under the oil.
Okay. Do you wanna excite the thingy?
Is it up or down?
Up That was a little too much. Go ahead. I don't know.
Is there a throttle control or something that we gotta dial up? I guess that wouldn't matter. It doesn't have a throttle body.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just on kill.
Yeah, I think we got it flooded too, because it's spitting out the exhaust pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
We probably need to feed the oil through the pressure pump to get much more running, because it's not getting any atomization. You don't appreciate my garage.
You know, it's kind of scary.
The fact that it still smells like diesel?
No, it doesn't smell like anything.
Oh. Lovely.
This is the inlet port for fuel right here. We could see if it just fucking sucks fuel.
Clean this shit out.
Not the injection system.
Why not just leave the funnel
That's
in?
what I meant. Yeah.
What, did you push the wrong button?
Yes, exactly.
Having trouble with your avatar?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll suction from there. Might give it a little bit
We
to.
might also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you go. You're like prepared to be a diesel.
What's the word?
Mechanic.
Junkyard trash? Same thing. Oh, it's not even ATF. It's like.
Yeah, it's ATF.
It's like gay ATF at best.
It is gay ATF, but it's still ATF.
Atrocity to call that ATF. Jesus. I think you got more on the floor than in the bowl. Or at least the same amount.
Get some like ATF in there. Get the engine nice and excited.
I can hit this. Are you ready? Or are you gonna feed it to help it fire a little bit? Fuck, scoop you up a cap full. Too bad you don't have a squeegee. You could just scoop it. Nice hand washing.
Okay, send it.
Had too much to fire. Starter's getting a little warm.
Try one more real quick.
Is there a throttle on this thing somewhere we can?
It's pulling fuel. I'm confused.
It definitely is. Our filter's full to start with. Because that might be.
True. It might be like empty.
Might be just
Didn't
filling
think about
them.
checking these.
I didn't either until now, but we've gone through fuel. Like we've actually sucked down
Yeah.
a fair amount.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That means that something's doing something.
Synthetic and everything.
Full synthetic fuel.
Yeah.
Never heard of people needing full synthetic fuel.
Yeah, it's got all the lubrication additives
Did
for
you-
upper cylinders.
Did you weigh more power? I bet.
No, just longevity and such.
I think I overfueled it there.
Hey, at least our starter's not overheating. Self-cooling.
Oil cooled. Got the fucking air cooled engine, but the oil cooled starter.
It was just like taking a leak before it. Good save there. Make sure to put your hand between the crush points.
Yeah.
That way you don't ding your tools.
Right here.
Tools are expensive.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep. Use your fingers to protect them.
Skin grows back, tools don't. Safety fourth. pushes into a T. That's no way, that's the high pressure. So high pop goes to the big old chunk.
Yeah, so it's a return.
So that's gonna get leaky as shit, probably.
Did we get anything out of the injector lines or
I
no?
don't think so.
Still didn't look like it.
But I'm almost wondering, so if we've sucked that much down, that almost feel like we pulled fuel into here, that's about that much at least, and then it went to hit here, and there was a little bit of a gap where it could pull fuel through, or pull air through the filter, but once it got fuel there, I'm wondering if this filter fucking plugged.
Maybe.
Got a lot better there. So our pulsar pump is what? Still working. Why is it still working?
Because there's no pressure on the other side of the diaphragm.
Now give her a spin real quick. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Being a real good professional there, ain't you?
I've only got like 2 hours of diesel work, alright? We're in the half organized work area here. I got filters for this thing finally, and what we learned from the last one is that this thing definitely needs something to route the exhaust so that it can at least push it out the door, because it was very smoky last time. And those filters were completely plugged. The filters are over there. We can figure out something with the exhaust first.
Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand.
So I figured, seeing as how this is an Onan, meaning that 2-pot diesel that's in it is a Cummins, I better do a shitty, half-assed, straight pipe exhaust with a huge exhaust tip. So that's exactly what I did. It'll at least route the exhaust, you know, in a direction. Let's get the fuel filters on, we'll get this thing started. That'll do it. We might as well check if we're making power. Definitely ate a little bit of fuel.
Well, there you have it. You can in fact take a 2-cylinder Cummins that's been sitting in the dirt in a field for over 20 years, get it running and generate power. The power was pretty weak, but I assume the generator head is probably full of dirt and leaves and crap, so I can't say that I'm not surprised about that. But it does generate power nonetheless. If you've enjoyed this or any of my other content, please consider subscribing and sharing this video with somebody just to help the growth of my channel. Maybe liking, commenting, anything you want. It just boosts me in the algorithm and shows me to more people that might be interested in my content. Thank you for joining me, and remember, don't let your meat loaf.